Hi everyone, it's Art with Andrea Burley. Today we are going to do exploding shapes. So what you will need for this one is you're going to need a piece of paper, and then I recommend a pencil for this one, and then if you have a straight edge, I have a ruler, or you can use like the edge of a box or like cardstock, just something to help you draw your straight lines to the center. So let me turn the camera around and we'll get started. Okay, so from here, if you want to find the exact middle of your paper, you can fold your paper. So I'm not going to do a huge fold. I'm just going to pinch the middle just like this, just so I can get the middle. So I'm going to pinch this way, and then I'm going to fold it hamburger style or hot dog style. And then I'll do another pinch right in the middle. So then you can kind of see where your middle dot will be. So you're going to put a dot right in the middle of your paper, just like that. So that is going to be your focal point. So from there, we're going to draw shapes. I'm going to try to use different colors because I think the colors look really cool. So you're just going to draw shapes around your dot, your center line, and then draw a line from your shape. So I'm going to start with an easy shape. I'm just going to do a square. So I'm going to draw my four sides, and from the bottom corners, I'm going to take my straight edge, and I'm just going to draw a line to my center dot. So you can see how it kind of makes another triangle. And then from here, I'm just going to draw straight lines even with my square line. Even with my square line, just to give it the effect that it's exploding out of the middle. I'm going to turn my paper slightly, and I'm going to draw my next shape. So you can do it as close to the middle or as far away. Since I'm kind of further out, I'm going to draw my shape further out. So I'm going to go up here into the corner, and I'm going to draw a big circle. So the circles can be tricky because there are no sides, right? So you're going to make kind of a cone. So you're going to line your straight edge up to the side of your shape and draw a line again to your center. So the side of your circle, you're just going to draw a line to make it a cone. And then to add your effect, you're going to draw like a smile, basically a side of your circle. Try to get it the same angle as your circle to give it the effect that your circle is exploding. And you can do your lines down as close together or as far away, whatever you want to do. But you're just going to do the sloped line. So you're just going to go around your paper and do different size shapes. So this one I'm going to do a triangle. For my triangle, there's two different ways to do it. The first way is to have your straight line, your bottom line, facing your dot. So it's just a regular triangle. Just like that. Hi, Andrew and Katie. So then from this triangle, you're going to line your straight edge and you're going to draw a line to the middle. So remember, I said there's two different ways to do the triangle. So I'll show you the other triangle. And you're just going to do a straight line across for this triangle. Just like that. Okay, so if you're just joining us, we found the center of our paper. We put a center focal point, and we're drawing shapes around our focal point, and then we're drawing lines. Okay, so I'm going to do a rectangle, and you can put your shapes as close together. You can even squish one in here and draw lines. They do look really cool if you can kind of overlap and draw them like up and over or through it, so it looks like they're having to bypass the other shape as it goes through. I'm just going to show you the basic ones right now, just so you can kind of get the hang of it, and then you can start overlapping. So I'm going to do a rectangle on this one, and feel free to mix up your shapes, do different shapes as you see fit. So the rectangle's the same way. I'm just going to draw a line, line it up. And it's okay if you don't have a straight edge. I just find with a straight edge, it forces me to draw a straight line instead of trying to draw around the different shapes that might be in the way. So I'm just drawing my lines down for my rectangle. Okay, so like I said before, there is a different way to do a triangle. This one is tricky. So this one, I'm going to have the point of the triangle facing my center point. And when you draw your lines for it, I think it's tricky. Of course, I just drew mine a little wonky. So this one's going to explode wonky. So let me draw another one real quick, because these lines I drew real wonky. And I have no idea how it's going to look. So we will see here. This one I'm drawing 3 lines to my point. It does look cool. So from here, I'm going to draw my exploding lines diagonal, okay? So if you do them diagonal, then it looks like it actually is coming up. But this one's tricky to kind of get the same angle, the same line as your triangle line. So you can go up the same way. And then on the other side, you're going to want to do the same thing, but match it up with your line. So I drew my right side lines first. Now I'm doing my left side lines. And you just want to make sure they line up, so it looks like they're exploding. So this one turned out better than I expected. Okay, so then like I said, you can kind of overlap your shapes. So I'm going to try to squeeze one in here. Let's see, what should I squeeze in here? Maybe a square somehow. Let's see. I'll put my square up here so it's overlapping my triangle. So then when you draw your straight edge, you're just going to skip over like the exploding line is going through your shape. You see how that went? So I'm doing the same thing. I'm matching the corners. I'm going in the middle, but like this one is going through my triangle. So when I draw my lines, it looks like it's exploding up. So this one's fun just to like play around with the different size shapes. Add in different colors. I do love the different colors for this one. And you can do really big ones. I'm going to do a giant circle to mix it up. So like I said, for the circles, you're just going to pick the side and line it up the best you can. And then do your smile lines as your exploding lines. And you can do the lines close together or far away. Space them out or put in close. So I hope you have fun with this one. Just kind of experiment with different shapes and overlap them. And I think the different colors are cool because you can kind of see them overlap and how they kind of all come together. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your Monday. We'll see you next time.